Fox and the Stork. One day, a fox invited the stork for lunch. The fox made some soup and served it in 2 shallow bowls. The stork had a long beak and wondered how to drink soup from the bowl. The fox quickly finished his soup. The stork couldn't drink his soup. The stork said to himself, "I must teach this fox a lesson." After the meal, the stork told the fox, "Thank you for inviting me. Why don't you come to my place for lunch tomorrow? I will make some delicious soup for you." The next day, the fox happily went to the stork's house. The stork prepared some delicious soup and served it in 2 long-necked jars. Now the fox wondered how to drink the soup from such a tall jar. The stork quickly finished his soup, but the fox's mouth could not reach the soup. The fox learned his lesson. Moral of the story: tit for tat. Do to others what one would wish for oneself. The Fox and the Crow. Once upon a time, a crow was flying with a piece of cheese in his mouth. A fox saw the crow with the cheese in his mouth. The fox's mouth started watering. He thought, "I want to eat that delicious cheese. How do I get it from the crow?" The fox stood beneath the tree where the crow was sitting. He started praising the crow. "I have heard that you are a very good singer. I would love to hear your sweet voice. Please, sing for me, dear crow." The crow was very pleased hearing the praise. He opened his mouth to sing. As soon as he opened his mouth, the piece of cheese fell to the ground. The cunning fox quickly grabbed the cheese. He made fun of the crow and said, "Ha! Fooled you! Who wants to hear your voice, silly crow? I just wanted this yummy cheese." The fox walked away, happily eating the cheese, while the crow sat on the tree and cried silently. Moral of the story: do not trust flatterers. The Fox and the Grapes. A very thirsty fox was wandering in the jungle looking for water. He spotted a bunch of grapes hanging from a vine curled up on a tree. The fox got really happy. He thought, "This is just the thing I need to quench my thirst." He jumped, but he couldn't reach the grapes. The grapes were too high up for him. He tried with all his strength to jump higher and higher, but he couldn't reach them. The fox finally gave up and said, "The grapes are probably sour anyway," and he walked away. Moral of the story: it's easy to despise what you cannot get.